mountain. You'll do anything. You're just a backstabbing shark. But the thing is, the reason why you don't like me, what irritates you about me, you can't bury me, John. You can't touch me. Hell, I think this is fitting. I'm the one guy in the WWE that John Cena can't see.
Nope.
So now tell me this. Why would I want to lessen myself, my legacy, my bloodline to be the next John Cena when I can be the one and only Roman Reigns?
In all seriousness, I have no problem with that line. I'm not gonna lie, I have no problem with that one.
No, that was
actually good. I like that one.
So basically, now that he remembered some of the script, now we're getting.
He's still a total dickweed, but
I respect that line. I respect that line because I think Jericho said that one time before too. I actually have full respect for that line. I'm not gonna lie.
So, boys and girls, let's see how this plays out.
Oh shit! Let's now. You know where this is going. You watched this live. I didn't even watch it live. So here we go.
Yay.
Oh, no.
You done? You done? You see, because Roman Reigns is a fool. Roman Reigns is a damn fool. There's an old saying, it's better to keep your mouth shut and have people think you're stupid than to open and prove them right. You, of all people, you waltz down here and use the same pathetic excuse that every other single person before you has done. You, with all your gifts and all your opportunities, you have the gall to blame me. That's fine, big dog. Congratulations. It took you 5 years to get a halfway decent promo, but now I'm about to shrink you down to size.
Tell him, Steve Dave.
Okay. So everybody back there thinks I got this mythical golden shovel, that I got these magical powers, that I can control everything and keep everybody's fate. Dude, I can't tell if you're blind or stupid. Look and listen. They hold the keys. They always have. They always will. But you gotta blame me. Fine, I've been hearing that racket for 10 years and I ain't tired yet. I'm strong enough. I've been called a lot worse by a lot tougher. But you actually believe that I'm a shark, that I hold everybody down, that I swim to the top and keep them underwater at any and all costs. I'm a level with you, homie. I haven't main evented WrestleMania in 5 years. I was the opening match at SummerSlam. I was honored and privileged to earn the United States title at this stage in my career and use it as a beacon of opportunity to introduce new superstars to the WWE like Kevin Owens and AJ Styles, just to name a few. You took the U.S. title as a demotion. And you stand there and blame me. Fine, I blame you. I'm still here because you can't do your job. When it comes to this yard, you probably haven't learned it yet. There's only one rule: step up or step aside. And over the years, there's been a few to step up, but nobody to ever keep up. And then I finally hear about this one guy, the Roman Reigns, the one that can keep up. And now I look at you and I listen to you. You should be ashamed I'm a part-timer, because I can do this part-time better than you could ever do it full-time.
I love the fact that Cena bowed after that.
Okay, somebody's got to do it.
A well-deserved bow, by the way.
Okay, somebody's got to
Yeah,
do
go
it.
for it.
Cena out.
That was a mic drop moment and a half. Like, holy shit.
That was a bigger mic drop moment than the pipe.
The first one. The first one earlier in the promo.
But here's the thing.
I'm sorry, I was seriously thinking, oh shit, he ain't done yet.
But here's the thing: the way this promo is cut, and they're seeing stuff that is true as opposed to storyline.
I got weird. Really weird.
So now
really
you
real.
do wonder. Number one, is there legitimate heat between Cena and Roman Reigns? And number two, when it comes to going in the locker room, I mean, is this thing going to spill out and spill over, into personal land where we're basically putting in family? Because if that is, then
John Cena.
And number three, how much of the arrogance is scripted and how much of the arrogance is genuine?
I agree. John Cena just turned 40 years old. John Cena just turned 40 years old, and you can't even. He is amazing still.
Right.
And I think something like this is going to get him more over with the crowd. Because you've noticed that crowd, they chose sides, and they're rooting for
absolutely.
Cena. They were rooting for Cena, and I never thought I'd hear the grown man audience cheering for John Cena.
I mean,
it was
because
pretty damn cool.
if we're going to go the personal route and that enter in the storyline, I mean, that brings us back to Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero.
Let's not go there. Let's not bring up Dominic
and that's
Dominic and the infamous ladder match,
right,
and
that's why I'm saying I'm hoping that when it comes to the storyline that they basically leave family out and it's just between the two guys, John and Roman.
So that's that match happening. We're going to talk about that in 2 weeks on the show because that's going to be one of the main events. It's crazy. The main event of No Mercy are Braun Strowman and Brock Lesnar and John Cena, Roman Reigns. That should be WrestleMania or at least Survivor Series, and we're doing No Mercy. What the hell?
It's like they're opening the presents months before Christmas.
I don't understand this, but I have a feeling with Cena's situation, it might have something to do with his movies.
Correct.
But I don't understand why we're doing Brock and Braun and No Mercy.
But here's the thing. Now creative with these storylines can go further and have it more, what can I say, abrasive confrontation when they do promos.
Well, this week they tried to do it again. It just wasn't as tight and wasn't as interesting this week. It was good, but it wasn't that good.
Because
I don't have audio from
what
it.
it's leading to is the next promo that's cut.
Well, this past Monday. It wasn't nearly as good as that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But, I mean, we're talking next week. Is that there's going to be less words and more physical confrontation.
No, I don't think you guys touch each other on No Mercy. The way this is set up, I don't think you guys touch each other on No Mercy.
Okay.
So, what are you doing?
Oh,
That's not the turn on. That's how you turn the fan on.
Oh, no,
Anyway, okay, we're going very long here, Sal. A lot longer than I expected. That's because of the Cena thing and we had to do it. Let's hit the music and let's get out of here. How's that sound?
Okay.
So, Sal, what are we closing the show with?
I never thought I'd say the day, but this is Rod's featuring DE with the D.
Hey, I second.
Think I'm sexy.
Yeah, I can't believe we're playing Do You Think I'm Sexy in 2017. This is really weird. Let's wrap things up, Sal. That's it for the show. Go for it. Wait, hopefully you don't crack a lot on us. Go for it.
Okay, hopefully. Our show is a part of the Filling the Void podcast network. Available on iHeartRadio, Spreaker Radio, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Stitcher Radio, Player FM, TuneIn Radio, and SoundCloud. And there's a new one, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a new one I forgot to put. It's Radio Public. This is our show, though, not on the network. Our show is now on Radio Public, which is a new app that just got released. It's pretty cool. So we're over there. So that's happening. For more information on our show and everything else we do, go to theblakershouseshow.com. Our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages are all over the place. I'm going to get back on doing some more posts on Facebook. I just got busy with summer vacation, but there's been a lot going on, so look for that. Comment, leave a rating and review. Rate and review us, and we'll read them on the air. Sal, do you have other things you'd like to get out of your way plugging? Go for it.
Yeah, I've been talking about this for forever now. A good friend of mine has created a hub for creative people and creative minds to get together. And it is called the Club Kayfabe Creative Community. You can find them on Facebook. Join, like them, and interact with other like-minded creative people.
Yes. So next week, I don't know what's going up on the feed yet because I did not get the interview I wanted to do for next week's show confirmed. So I don't want to announce it on the air in case it doesn't fall through tonight when I do the interview. So this is going to be an interview next week or one of the episodes of Puck and Polish that's been banked. So I'm not really sure what's going up next week. One of the two. Hopefully the interview goes through and I'll announce that on Twitter. So just so people know. The week after, we'll be back and we're going to preview No Mercy.
Yay.
And again, if you're listening, go find the thread on our Facebook and Instagrams and comment and tell us what WWE superstar that is not Roman Reigns should turn heel or face, and we'll make it a conversation piece on our next show. So that's that. And I think Big Brother finale is actually the day we record our next show. Actually, I think that's happening too. So that works out for us. So we'll talk about that too. So that being said, on behalf of Mark, say goodbye.
Hey, as always, it's been your pleasure, and please support your local independent wrestling organizations like we do at VCW, because these are the stars that down the road are going to be leading into bigger and better promotions and only get better and bigger. And if you miss your opportunity to connect with them now you're going to have less of an opportunity to connect with them then. They're big. So, once again, support your local indies.
Say goodbye, Kyle.
Goodbye, Kyle.
And on behalf of Crystal Beth, the interview earlier in the show, Frankie DeFalco, thank you again for coming on. Jim O'Kane, thank you for the audio we're going to play right after we go off the air. I'm Blake.
I'm Sal.
And you were listening to The Blake and Sal Show. Have a good day, everybody.
Oh,
see ya!
Yeah.
This segues nicely into care and feeding of podcast guests. Because now we're talking about, guests that you want to use, guests you want to not use. And again, Krista, you were going to come up for this part, right? You want to come on?
Wait. She's the best person. She kills her guests. So.
That was awesome. I made a big old PowerPoint, like one that's going to be really hard to go through because I'm not in charge of the clicker. Someone else is.
Yeah.
So, is
like,
that you, Jim, up there? Are you going to do that? While that's happening, I'm Crystal Beth. Nice to meet everyone.
Everybody thank Crystal Beth because she's the large reason why we're out here right now. This was kind of a pie-in-the-sky idea of yeah, we should all get together. And then Crystal was like, all right, I found a place. Here's the thing. Here's who to talk to. And she totally ran with it. And it's all her doing.
I love organizing. It's great. It worked out for me too. I've been a guest on a lot of the People Here's podcasts. It's exciting. I'm almost at 40, which is a lot. So I'm just taking what I know from what I've done. And I know everyone has different points of view on how to guest and what they want from their guests, and this is just my personal, what I like, and I think helps across the board for other things, if it ever comes up. Is that me?
While we're opening this up, I also want to point out that I've been told the bar is open all day, and it's kind of come and go as you please. So, don't skip out on this.
So the first slide's already messed up. So I saw it, they opened it up, and I was like, oh God, no, it's wrong. But so this is it, and that is supposed to be an animated GIF. And it's care and feeding of podcast guests, because sometimes the guests get nervous. I get nervous for every single one, because I'm afraid of not doing a good job on someone's baby. And I think the most important thing to do is, first, find a time to record. And it could be within a week, it could be within 3 months, but if it is within 3 months, make sure you email them to remind them, because there has been a couple times where